They talk my matter, they finish it at nobody but the why the pirate, what's the matter? Why the ginger? Nobody but that.
Hello, once again, and welcome to the second episode of Stigma. Why are you guys laughing?
Well, just talk.
Anyways,
Jeez.
Welcome to Stigma, second episode. And we've been receiving lots of love from the first episode, Trouble. And thanks for that. Getting some mad views on YouTube. Thank you again. Keep running it up. Appreciate that. But today we're going to be talking about red flags. And welcome to Stigma. Like I said, first time, a show that speaks about the uncomfortable topics in our society. I've got my co-host here, Rookie. Rookie, say hello.
Hello. Hi.
And we have the antiseptic, Barbados, corrosive Akin again. And we have our beautiful Samantha here. Hey. And today's going to be a breeze. I got a brief definition of red flag here. Red flags is usually used to indicate warning or danger, but in relationships, red flags are things that we should look out for before getting into relationship or situationships. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start by going around and trying to find out whose red flags is more, dangerous. So we'll start with Akin. Akin, you go first and tell me what are your red flags. Start with first one.
I think one of the common ones is gaslighting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really a broad one because there's one thing I usually hate people say when people say things like it's never that deep, trivializing stuff. I think that's gaslighting because if you're taking something personal, you need to understand it from that person's point of view. You have no right to say it's never that deep.
You know what? Sorry for cutting you because this is something that I really want to learn. My woman has been using recently this gaslighting thing. You're gaslighting. I want to learn what I'm doing. What is gaslighting?
If people tell you they don't like something and you continually use it against them and obviously they're going to a mood and then you come and say, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm just joking with you. You take this too personal. That's gaslighting because they don't like it the first time and then you're joking about it and they're not joking back. So what is funny
is that what gaslighting is?
Yeah. I mean, it's a broad issue, but it depends on but it's still the same term you're going to use for it. So gaslighting basically is making people
give me an example.
Bad.
I think an example will help me explain.
Yeah, an example, like I said, when you say it's not that deep, trivializing stuff, saying, oh, you're taking things too personal, or when you say, oh, you made that up, or when you say things like, oh, but I never said that. Like, there's a way that there's this certain phrases that people use, and that triggers gaslighting. And also, if someone cheated or someone did something bad and they still flip on you and say,
okay,
that's what I thought it was more like.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, wrong. Yeah, but that person.
Yeah, because most of the time when people talk about it's always like relationship based stuff. But gaslighting appears it happens in the workplace. It happens within colleagues, family, siblings.
Can I say something? Sorry. Yeah. If maybe for everyone else to know the meaning of gaslighting.
I really want to know the meaning of gaslighting because I'm struggling here. Every day is gaslighting. You're gaslighting.
Their own subjective meaning, but it said it refers to a specific type of manipulation where the manipulator is trying to get someone else or a group of people to question their own reality, memory, or perception.
Okay, so like you're saying, if someone cheated,
trying to make you think you're crazy,
whatever
you're thinking is not true, it's not real. Just
you made it up, like I said. If you made that up,
that's right. See, okay, now your explanation makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, so Rookie, what are your examples of your red flags? I'm sure you have a lot of red flags, but just give us one for now. Yeah, give us an example of what are your red flags. I know women have all these red flags. You go on Twitter, red flag when he has this, he didn't shit today. Red flag. What is your red flag?
I think for me, it would be, for the opposite sex, it would be calling me from the car or from the toilet. Mm-hmm. Like, that's our only form of communication. You calling me when you're driving, or you calling me when you're taking
When there's no one else around.
When there's no one else around.
So in your house.
So if shit is catching me now, like,
I don't understand. Why are you calling me in the toilet anyways?
Because
I don't even take
reception
my toilet.
It's a quick call, so no one else is around. You're literally isolated by yourself. You can make that secret little phone call. Fuck off.
You have a lot to say about this topic.
I find it hard to call anyone in the toilet because I don't even take my phone. I'd rather come back and say I was in the toilet. That's why I didn't respond to you.
So why is that a red flag to you?
It is a red flag
because what does it
means
indicate?
You're hiding something. If the only times you call me is when you're leaving the house or when you're coming back from work, dude.
Never when you're in the house or never when you're around other people.
No.
But my question to you is that how do you know that it's in the toilet? Does the
echo?
This idiot.
You can tell when someone's in the bathroom. Yeah.
You can tell when someone is in the bathroom. The
way
echo.
you sound is different.
It's different.
I mean, I'm a musician. I'm in the studio a lot, and it echoes in there. So
the acoustics are different. You know it. Come on.
No, but
Thank
you get my
you.
point though. You get my point.
Thank you,
If
Samantha.
this guy is calling you every time and he's
so
echoing,
your own
Okay, we're
excuse
calling
would
in the
be,
studio
so
then.
your own excuse would be you're at the studio. Is that what it is?
if I was that guy that was calling you, I was trying to hide. Yeah, I'll say yes, I'm at the
What is
studio.
it? So all the time. So the only time you have time. Okay, so you only have time to talk to me when you're at the studio.
Listen,
Not when you're
it's,
at
it's
home.
your red flag.
Not when
Carry
you're
your red
about to
flag.
go to bed. I'm just asking a question.
No, I hear
Oh,
you.
not when
I
you're
hear
about to
Why
go
would
to
you give me a
bed.
quick call before you go to bed?
I hear you. I
Thank
hear
you. And he's like,
When
oh
you
yeah,
wake
don't
up in
worry,
the
I've
morning.
just gotten home. I'll call you back. That's it. He doesn't call till like the next day. Why are you calling me back the next day? You said you call me once you get out of your car.
So you're saying that,
That is a red
indicates
flag.
that he's not.
Probably got someone at home.
Oh, definitely. Probably a wife and 2 kids.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna leave you. Yeah, you Samantha. What's your red flag?
Bad hygiene.
Ooh.
Bad hygiene. It's just a no-go. You know, dirty fingernails, bad breath. You know there's dick cheese there.
Ugh.
Come on.
Smelly socks.
Sorry.
No,
What?
She
what's
said
that?
dick
Just a
cheese.
smelly dick. Like you're not cleaning yourself. If you ain't got.
Oh my god! Did she say dick cheese?
Can I ask
If
you
you're
something?
not cleaning your mouth, which you're going out to speak to everybody and
My
anything,
god, you learn every day, isn't it? I've never heard
got
that one.
nails for everybody to see, then you know what's hidden is not fucking clean. Keep
What
that
is
away from
dick
me.
cheese?
Smelly dick. You don't.
This is
clean
an
your
exclusive,
dick.
guys. For people that don't know,
People
there's
know.
a word
It's
called
just
dick.
you.
It's just me. Sorry, I've been in the jungle. I just came out from the jungle. What is
It's
dick
not
cheese?
like you've got.
Cheese.
Just a
Oh, you can't
smelly
even explain
dick.
it.
Maybe like a blue cheese smelling. That's what she's talking
Probably maybe that's what
Just
uncircumcised
stinking
people then.
dick.
Yeah. Can you? Ugh.
I'm so sorry, people that.
Okay,
are
I'm
not
sorry that reacted that
uncircumcised,
way.
yeah.
I know, right? No.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just bad personal hygiene. I think it's disgusting for yourself, and it's disgusting for you, and it's actually rude for you to even be coming near me if you're like that.
Oh, which one is worse though? The mouth
Or,
or the
Or the-
feet?
or the feet.
Or the general
That,
body.
I mean, I can stay away from the feet, but I want your mouth. What the heck?
I'm sorry. If one part of your body stinks, that's
no,
it.
of course. That's what I mean by personal hygiene. If there's
dirty feet
anything
is even
about you,
disgusting.
okay. So if you've got nice smelling breath, but
Give
your
me an
fingernails
example.
are
Give me an
jank.
example
I
of
mean,
what
as a
happened to you.
yeah. Don't worry.
Because
no
this girl
names.
doesn't say anything that's never happened to her. Give me an example.
No names, Sam.
Of, no, you don't need to give
Listen,
names.
I went on a date. Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
I went on a date.
Listen,
I'll
no.
make it very, very short. But basically, I went on a date. I kept smelling something, and
Oh
I was
my
thinking,
God.
I don't think it's this guy, but we were literally like opposite side of the table, right? It wasn't until he got closer to show me something on his phone, and all the H's like, I could fucking smell everything. I was like, it's his breath. I had to hold my
you
fucking
faint?
breath.
No.
It was dreadful. Like if he was a cartoon, the green shit would be coming out of his mouth. It was bad.
Okay, wait, hold on. Where did you meet this guy?
Online
That's-
dating.
Okay,
Online
because
dating.
I was about to say
Like,
like.
you meet people online. What do you expect? Do you think they won't come with smelling mouths? And
You know you're coming for the date. Shower and brush your teeth. You
What
fucking
if they don't
skank.
know? Do you know some people actually don't know that they have
I
BO?
know that's quite bad.
But how can
Yeah.
you not know that you?
How
They-
can you
their
not know
friends
you've
are
got
not being
bad breath?
genuine
You brush
to
your
them.
teeth.
My dear, it's not that. It's not the friends are not
It's
being
not
genuine.
that
There are some
easy,
people
right?
that I have told that, bro. Yeah,
serious?
You didn't
but,
tell them in the
but they
way.
just sweat a lot.
But
Yeah.
You know.
yeah, there's a difference between it being like it's a really hot day and like you smelling a bit of PO. That's fucking like
Yeah.
that's life. It's whatever. It happens to all of us at one point. But if you actually leave in your house to come across people and you stink, or you're just not clean, like you can see the plaque on your teeth, you can see the dirt behind your nails. Get away from me. No, that's my red flag.
I
Sorry,
I feel
let me
like
not
some
speak on
guys
anyone.
don't mind. There was this girl at college that I'm not gonna mention names. She stank. Like every day she came into college, like she was always wearing the same shirt as well. But guys were still chasing her.
Ew.
Like, don't get me wrong. I understand. Like, maybe.
So I need to
there
know,
could
so
be
that's not a
people-
red flag for
maybe
you
there could
guys?
be people
I
that
mean,
don't
it is a red
have
flag.
a lot
Red
of
flag for me
money
if
or
you
don't
smell,
have like
obviously.
can't pay
I
for the
don't like
water
it.
or can't they can't afford things to maybe
I'm-
keep the personal hygiene 100.
I'm very-
There's things that you
I'm
can
very-
do.
Or,
I'm very-
or Dove is like what 99p.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So
I'm
That's why I said
very-
there's things you can
Yeah.
do.
I'm
So-
very, 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 very iffy about. Look, she's not even close to me, but I've got my chewing gum in my mouth because I'm very right from childhood.
Yeah.
My dad was always like, "Your mouth is smelling. Your mouth is smelling." Like he says it to us, like go and brush your mouth. Like I mean, African parents they don't hide it.
Yeah.
I mean, so I grew up with that stigma. Shout out stigma. Yeah, I grew up with that thing. So she's close to me. So automatically, if I don't have the chewing gum, I'm like this. Even if I brush like 6 times a day.
yeah.
I'm very, very. So if anyone that comes close to me and they have some sort of mouth smell.
Yeah, but it's a difference between you know it. Like if you know someone and every time you see them,
They're
they're
people I know.
Smelling,
They're very close
yeah.
people to me that I've actually had to tell them about this, but I don't think they can do anything because
I'm sure you can.
you can actually see the sweat in their shirts,
The patch and
you know, the patches and that. So there's no hope for them.
Don't they like inject
Yeah, that's what I mean.
steroids or
There's
something
people
so
like
they
that.
don't
Then
sweat
that's you're
anymore?
not gonna hate on them. There's nothing wrong with
But
it. There
that's
could be a health
different.
condition. There could be it's just hella fucking hot. Whatever. Those things happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell someone's actually not cleaning themselves. That's what I'm saying. Is like you have bad hygiene. You're not
Can you be
looking
with a
after
dirty
yourself.
I said, can you be with a dirty girl?
No.
Yeah, you were.
But she's a 10. But she's dirty.
You can't be a 10 and be
Experience with
dirty.
somebody.
You can't be a 10 and be dirty.
I've had experience with
She's
somebody.
No.
Somebody wanted me to help fix a bed, and I went to the house. It was a shithole.
Akindi
actually-
handyman.
I'm never gonna lie.
Jack of all trades.
I'm not gonna lie.
Akindi handyman.
This girl was so rude to me. She was telling me, "Yeah, I've asked you to come and do the bed and forget. Are you gonna help me do that?" I'm like, I can't work in this condition. The house was filthy. I brought out my phone and I snapped it. Posted it on Snapchat.
Oh, was that thing you posted?
Yeah, I posted
That was
it on
someone's
Snapchat.
house.
That's rude.
A lot of people
Was it that
messaged me.
bad?
Really
The
bad.
next day, guess
Really?
what happened? This
Really
girl
bad.
brought a cleaner into the house, so she knew she was living in a filthy condition. And then she was snapping.
That
Somebody
was-
that wouldn't snap outside snapping. Oh, my kitchen is nice. You went to get a cleaner because somebody outed you. If I didn't do that, you would still be living in that filthy condition.
that's not
And the reason
filthy,
why I
that-
came
that's
out was because she was
hoarding.
rude to me. She was telling me, "Oh, if you're gonna help me then don't talk about it. I've told you to come and do
That's
this."
kind of similar though.
I'm
I
so
would
sorry,
tie
but
that
I
to
can't
it.
be like that.
If you go, if like maybe he looks after himself, but you step into his house and it's a tip.
that's
That
worse.
is, it's
Yeah.
similar.
I
No,
felt-
so what do you
I
mean
was
it's not
sniffing
worse? I
myself
could not
because
go
I was
to his
thinking the
house,
smell
but-
of the house will go with me.
I can actually
Yeah,
saw
it's
I saw your snap.
Yeah.
Was it
And
that
That was
bad?
years
I
ago,
thought-
maybe 2 years ago, during COVID.
I saw your. It was. No, that's not even filthy. That was
2019,
hoarding. Like
2020.
the house was full, things on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, you know. So yeah.
And then she got a cleaner the next day. That means I woke her up. She was sleeping.
He said I woke up.
Wake up.
Yeah.
Sticking to the whole hygiene thing, we spoke about it before. But what do you think about women that actually smell down there?
Oh.
Like,
First of all,
during
if
sex
you're
or-
hairy, I would even go down. It's bad. Number one, the hair pricks you. And I don't want to have rashes on my face or whatever.
Wait, hold on.
Number
Can I
two,
say wait, hold on.
it's
Before
sweaty.
you move.
And it gives it bad. And we know that place is bacteria. They chew there a lot.
said
We
it's-
know that good bacteria and bad
Did you just say
bacteria. So
they
we
chew
don't
there a
want
lot?
we don't want the good
Bacteria
bacteria
then.
and the bad bacteria to come.
Bacteria
And then
gang.
Start breathing. And then
Didn't you?
who's in a brand new
Hold on.
Brand new
odor? I was gonna say fragrance, but then I didn't want to use that nice word, so I'll use odor.
Wait, does she have to shave?
She has to shave. I'm sorry.
Not every woman has to
I
shave.
mean, no. I
Some
don't.
people say they only shave because they want to have sex.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
not- we're
it's
not
part
talking
of your
about
normal
that.
hygiene. I don't shave because I want to have sex. I
We're
shave
talking
because
about smell. I could go down on a man that's hairy. That don't mean it's not
yeah, but
Exactly.
hairy is gonna breed the bacteria if you don't shave it because
No,
you're gonna
not
be
necessarily.
sweating.
No,
So you
that's
guys
not
with
true.
hairy, whatever.
You just
it's
have
not
There's no way
That's
you
not
can be
true.
hairy and you can 100% clean. Trust me. There's no
course
way.
you can.
Come
Yeah,
on.
of course
There
you
are.
can.
You
You
don't
can't.
shampoo that place compared to your hair.
But you shower
Well,
every
you-
day.
You shower every day.
You
Yeah.
soap
wash
now.
your hair every day.
I don't wash my hair every day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But you
that
wash there
place
every
is
But it's your
day.
private place where you know that
When you go to
bacteria
pee,
goes
you
to.
clean it
so you know
properly,
you're
so
cleaning
it's
it
clean.
properly.
But what if she's not? Some people clean it every 2
So
hours.
she's
or
smelling. It's not
every
the
other
hair. It's
time.
her pussy.
But what if she only cleans it once in the morning, and then you go down in the evening? Then a lot of things will have happened in those hours.
You can tell her to clean up before coming
That's
to your
what I'm
house
saying. Like the
now.
woman,
So-
if she
Tell her
knows
to
herself
pee.
well, then you would do that anyway. You can.
So you answered to the
No.
question that you wouldn't date someone that smells down.
No, I would. I'm sorry. My
Would
nose
you?
is quite
No, I
sensitive
wouldn't.
as
But then
well,
again,
and I
how would
puke
you
a lot.
know?
Like, let's go
you
Because
down.
you can smell it.
so
You would know.
You take off
Sometimes
your
it,
clothes
sometimes the
now.
smell
Yeah.
comes. They're very, very strong. They come.
Yeah,
They come
so-
through the
yeah.
fabric of the clothes.
Yeah.
And some when you get in that,
Oh,
it becomes
God.
Wait, what kind of fabric?
whatever you're wearing. Jeans,
Cheers.
leggings.
I can't say.
So you trying to
Follow me. They go. They follow you around.
say it's not powerful. Yeah, that even if
Yeah.
it come out from your jeans.
I can't say much on
God.
this topic, but
Why
yeah,
not?
he's very accurate. Very, very
Yeah.
accurate.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry. I mean,
100%.
out there, please, it's never
So
too
how
late.
is it
You
when
can
you're
change.
walking down the street then, if you can easily smell it?
Because there's fresh air outside this.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't really.
In this
But if
London.
you're in an enclosed,
Fresh
you
air.
know, room, then you can smell that. Anyways, yeah, we're talking about red flags. Let's not talk about people smelling private parts. My red flags: a woman that's sexually available to everyone else. That's something I can't handle. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll explain this. So you're dating someone, or maybe you're seeing someone, and then that someone for some reason decides to be available sexually to not just one person or two. There are stories of, and it's one thing, because I always ask for honesty in people, and then when that honesty comes, you can't handle it. Imagine you're preaching to somebody, your partner, saying, "Oh, be honest," or and then when they come, they're telling you that, "Oh, yes, I'm honest. I slept with this person." It doesn't stop there. I slept with this person. And you're like, what's going on here? Like, that's not what we signed up for. So someone that is sexually available to not one person. I don't see you guys are not talking a lot. So what's going on?
No, I'm just letting you say your bit.
saying.
I agree. If I'm with a man,
you notice that they're quite quiet, isn't it?
if I'm with a man that I know is sleeping elsewhere, I'm not going anywhere near you again, because you're not dipping in all them sauces and bringing it back to me. What the heck?
How about you?
That's even bad energies you're bringing back to me, let alone any throwing off my pH balance.
Exactly what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I find that I can't stay in that kind of situation
It's
for
off
long.
put anyway, just
I
like
think it
your,
is off-putting,
how you are
though,
morally.
yeah.
I'm like, no thanks.
But you do know that that's what happened a lot.
Of
you
course,
just
I've been
don't
in
know about it.
situations where men have done that. Like I was with a whore.
Wow.
What happened with this whole guys?
I had to put him in a bin, obviously, but I was just finding out things. Unfortunately, later, so I'd already. I was very involved with him already at this point, but I found out
always
it was
do.
a whore. What's this?
They said someone could have picked him up from the bin. I said they always do. Another girl always picks him
Yeah.
up from the bin, and people change too. That guy could become,
Yeah, that guy had problems. Like he clearly he just had to empty his balls for, I don't know how many times a day, but
That's crazy.
but
Yeah.
you were enjoying it all.
of course I was enjoying it when I knew. I thought it was just me and him, but then I was finding things out.
So he was emptying his balls, and you were okay when he was emptying his balls.
Yeah, but we found out that
Yeah,
she
when
was
you know-
emptying
Of course,
other,
just outside
other
me.
pockets as well, not just her
Okay,
pockets.
I see.
Shut up.
Anyways, what's your red flag, but any other red flags you have for us?
Oh, another red flag. Okay, so basically, it's someone that talks too much. Sometimes you go on date with people and they're talking about their exes, talking about this, and you're just like, okay, I don't know why I need this information, but at this point, so I met somebody, right? We went to the cinema. And
Not
she
in the cinema.
was
God.
the clown in the cinema. You know when people talk,
Oh,
and then
trust
people
me,
talk
I've
back,
had that
and then people are
recently,
laughing,
very-
and then it was just too. I just knew I was not gonna say it again. I told her, I said, this is how you normally act in the cinema. She's like, oh, why is that a problem? I said, yeah, I said, because you talk too much. Like I can't even enjoy the film because I don't know if you're a narrator. I don't even know if it was just pointless, and then people hail back, and then
That's embarrassing.
it was so
Not in
embarrassing
the
for me.
cinema.
I'm
Cinema
sorry,
is-
but
so
cinema's
embarrassed.
next level.
there's some things I take a bit personal. I just knew that no, it's not happening. It was
I'm paying to watch a
I was so
movie. Shut up
uncomfortable.
while we're watching that movie.
Another thing is when you know too many people as well, you're working in the ice street, you've greeted like 10 people. Go to the club, the promoters, the photographers, the club
Okay,
owner.
look at
all those
Kome
kind of
now.
things.
That is out there. Yeah.
I'm not out there.
So he knows
I'm not out there.
But it's
Wait,
how do you feel?
I know
Why
a
do
lot
you-
of people, but there's a way I would do it in such a way that you won't feel anyhow about it. Like,
No.
But when you're urging people and you're spending 5-10 minutes, I wouldn't, and you with
But
somebody,
they haven't
then
seen you
you
for a
live in,
very long time, though. No.
yeah,
It
but
depends how they know you. That's it.
What if they fancy you and
but
you,
you,
never
you
did
need to
nothing
keep
with
it
them?
brief. Some people don't know how to keep it brief. You know?
I don't think I know how to keep it
Of
brief.
course, we are talking about.
And the reason why I said that is because, like, there's something I did, but I don't know if what I did was quite bad. It wasn't that bad, but maybe she was just somebody that was too needy. So I went to a wedding, it was my friend's wedding, and obviously he's a good friend of mine. So I was dancing, and I was with my girlfriend at that time, and someone actually came to meet me, dance and say, "Oh, your girlfriend is missing you. She wants you." I'm like, "Wait, did she send you to come?" I said, "But she can see me dancing, and she knows the dance is just for 5-10 minutes. Like, hey, friends of the bride and groom, dance. We dance. The DJ stops the music. I walk back to my seat. So I don't understand why you actually need me in that space of 5 to 7 minutes, and then you have to send someone to come and get me. So imagine if I went to the club and I was talking to people like that. She could just get the Uber and just go home and be like, "This guy just left me here," and it's still in the same venue that happened.
And you know when women want to create their own topic, they're just like, "Oh, this idiot left me here."
Yeah,
One guy was,
and people would think I left her in the wedding and I went to Birmingham or I went to Scotland.
God.
You know.
So you're trying to
that's
say if you guys are walking down the street and she says hello to like 4 or 5 people, that's a red flag for you.
Guys, that's why I said too many
Yeah.
guys, not just people, but it's fine.
Too many guys.
You
Okay,
can go to
fine.
somebody's
So
mom, somebody's
let's
dad.
say
Okay,
someone like
different.
Coleman now that is out there in the world. He knows so many people, women.
Come on, we'll have
Is
to
that-
wear
are you-
glasses,
are you
act
a
like
no,
walking-
wait. Why are you attacking me?
How am I attacking
It
you.
is an attack.
But it's not an attack. It's a
You know you're
question.
doing well for yourself.
But how are you feeling attacked?
We know you're doing well for yourself. You know people. That's it.
Yeah, but you know people. He gave an example.
You don't know people?
But we're not talking about me. We're not talking about me. When it's your turn, then you can show me the mirror. But we're not talking
Don't
about
forget
me.
to ask her when it gets
Yeah, I will.
You wouldn't get there.
What do you mean? Okay, make your points. Make your
I'm
points.
just trying to say.
Yeah.
So would you say comment is like a walking red flag?
It's not until you
No, let
actually
me-
But why is
witnessed
it
it.
different for comment? though?
Okay, I was with comment today. We didn't see anybody.
You didn't see anybody.
Nothing happened.
So
you
wait,
know?
hold on. So if I was Comet's wife or whatever, and we go to Pier 1 together, do you want to tell me?
Oh.
Comment will have to
Thank
wear
you.
a mask.
Thank you. Or we go to LA together.
Oh.
See?
Yeah.
Can you
You
see
drink
now?
your drink.
Comment we just have to act like you
But
didn't see them.
doesn't-
Oh,
but
was that you? I
but
thought
he
it was
doesn't
you.
mean
I didn't know it was
anything
you.
by it. He just knows them. It does not mean that
Yeah.
that I've slept with any of those girls. No. So I'm just saying
Oh.
that. What if it's that same way for her as well? Like, okay, I know this guy.
No, he's
as well.
trying-
but
he's saying
you would
to
never
you.
think that.
Okay, say for instance now, like you're with a girl, but does that mean if I bump into you, I can't stand there and gist with you now? I can't talk with you for a little bit.
No, his point
You
is...
can. I'll just be like, hi, Samantha, you're right. All right,
Making
I'll
sure.
see you later. Yeah,
and
make it
obviously
sure,
I'm not
make it
trying
brief.
to take your time away from you anyway.
Yeah.
So that's not the way I'm inclined.
Yeah, but he's
that.
saying that a girl that knows a lot of people, like he goes, let's say he mistakenly goes to LA Lounge. Shout out, there's obviously other clubs out there. LA Lounge or any Nigerian Pier 1 or KFC.
KFC will be like-
Yeah, and then and you see that she knows the bouncers, she knows the promoters, she knows like people that she photographers. That means she's a regular there.
Yeah.
So that indicates something. I mean,
I agree.
Oh, it could be that the men are just chasing her.
the men are chasing you, and you know them.
Yeah.
If someone is chasing you, they know you today, isn't it? But why are you saying hello? Hi, welcome back.
Okay, let's say for
So
example
because
now.
they tried me, I should now never go there again.
Now I'm just saying, okay, I do have a lot of male friends. There's some guys that I do know. It does not necessarily mean I've slept with them or I've had anything to do
At
with
all.
them. It's just more like, oh, they like Ricky. Ricky does not want to give them face, but we're cool with Ricky. So when we see Ricky outside, oh, Ricky's been a long time.
That's not what he's
give
talking
her a hug.
about.
No, I'm just giving
Yeah.
an example.
Is that what you're
if
talking
it's
about?
That
Okay.
situation. I'm
No,
just saying,
trust me. We as guys, we know what we're talking
What
about.
if it's
Yeah,
that
we know.
Just that
situation?
everybody knows her.
We as guys,
No,
we
just
know what.
saying.
We're not talking about your situation
I
as a homie to the
know.
guys. Trust me. We've been out with. Okay, I don't like giving situations.
Like if we
but
go out now, I'm sure there will be like maybe 2 or 3 guys. If we go to, let's say, LA, like maybe there are 2 or 3 guys that I know. It doesn't mean that we've had anything to do with each other. Oh, hello, hi, no, talk for like 2-3 minutes and then just keep it moving.
yeah, so that's fine.
Even if you
I don't think he will.
Nobody, it won't show on the face.
But he's talking about talking too much. A woman that would actually go out of her way to
So
stand there.
yeah.
And
So
talk,
imagine
talk.
imagine how it will feel if you are a regular in LA Lounge. You're actually there religiously every week. So that's what he's talking about. You know the bouncers. Yes, you know the guys that actually come there. They bought you bottles like 5 times. Yeah, and then he's now coming. He's met the love of his life now. He wants to take you out. Let me go show this girl a good time, just to find out that you're actually you have a stake in LA Lounge. Do you understand? So that's
steak, no?
not necessarily. That means you've done things in there, and for guys, that's a flag.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Trust me.
No.
For,
No. I actually do disagree with that.
For
Just because I'm a regular and just because I know the bouncers and I know the promoter does not mean like I've done things in LA Lounge.
Yeah,
Maybe I just enjoy
I completely
going
agree.
to LA
It
Lounge.
could just
Yeah,
LA
that
Lounge
could be
is,
one-
is just at the back of my house there. That's why you fuckers see me every other night.
I get that, but
No offense, but I'm just saying.
for a man, that's a flag, regardless of whatever situation it is for you. Even if it's behind your house and you're just a regular.
It's just, it goes back to that
So I'm
sexually
gonna use
available
him
stuff
as
you're
an
talking
example.
about.
With
But
Comet, is
Oh
it
my God, she's come back to
fine
me again. This
the way
woman.
he knows so many people?
I don't know many people.
yeah, but I've not
Okay, I
really
know many
encountered
people.
it. I mean,
Alright,
I know
then.
many people, but I don't meet
I
many
know a
people
lot
every
of
day.
people, but it's how you go about it.
I just
suppose
feel
is what
attacked.
he's
I just
saying.
feel
I
like she's
think
attacking
so.
me. She's coming for me today.
I'm not coming for
want-
you.
Stop making it about yourself.
He's just
No.
being paranoid.
Anyway,
I
Okay,
get what you mean. Like, it's a
next.
tad bit disrespectful. Like,
Oh,
when you
shouldn't
take your girl out and maybe she's saying hello to like 10, 15 guys. And
Yeah.
that one, I get it. But I'm just saying, but then again, it's not all the time that there's something sexual or something sinister behind it. No.
okay, let me switch it now. Have you been with a guy that knows a lot of women
Oh, yes.
Yes,
sexually?
yes, the whore.
Wait,
The
let
whole,
me
yeah.
see.
That's his name.
Yeah. So you're making an
Sexually.
excuse now for, I'm a regular, but this. Have you been with a guy that will go to LA Lounge every weekend and he takes a woman home?
No. That
Okay,
I know
not
of.
ma-
I
not
don't know
not.
to me at the
That
time,
I know of.
obviously,
I don't
but
know.
You probably
Yeah,
never know about
yeah,
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that-
know
I
But
that.
so
don't
that
know.
so that
Yeah.
it's like that's exactly what he's talking about. Makes sense now? Good. So let's go to your red flag. Let's go to your red flags. What are your red flags? Give me another red flag. I feel like women have more red flags than we do, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
Think?
Yeah.
Okay. Another one for me would be being rude to the waiting staff.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I hate that.
I hate that.
It's disgusting.
Like, I don't care where you are in life. You can be the CEO.
Yeah, we're all
I do
human.
not give a shit.
I hate
Do
that
not
too.
be rude to the waiting
I
staff.
agree
Like, I've been
completely.
out with friends, not even just even as a friend. If you and I should go
Yeah,
out and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
rude to, like,
I
it would leave a
completely
bad
agree.
taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
But have you guys seen that meme where I think it's quite common with women?
So what?
That meme where like a guy's he's waiting for his food and the waiter comes and he brings something that we didn't ask for and we just like we're just eating it, and then the woman's like, "Did you ask for that?" And then she's willing to fight for the guy. So it's a woman that will actually want to
Well,
actually
I
be
would
rude.
speak, but I would never be rude. I would
Thank
just bring
you.
my
That's what I'm saying. There's a
the
way you
order
talk
is
to people.
wrong.
Yeah, it's
That's
wrong.
You know, that's that.
I'm not going to scream and be like, "Oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, just
You've
speak,
ruined my
because
night."
you're paying for it
No.
I've
anyway,
been waiting
so
8
you
I
might
don't
as
know,
well try
like,
what you
nah.
do.
No.
Like I've been out with a guy whereby when we're eating and he was done, he did like this to the waiter. I'm like, what's
Rude.
this? Like,
Rude.
why do that? Do you understand? Oh, where's my food? If I don't eat now, I'm like, nah, this is the first and the last time I'm coming out with
Yeah,
you.
I
Oh.
did say
The
I had a
first time-
similar
yeah.
situation.
No.
100%.
But you know what? Yeah, I'm because I do this intermittent fasting thing. Yeah, after 12 o'clock, I'm a beast. So
Your point.
my point is, I've been told that when I'm hungry and I come home, I'm not a nice person. But I also hate rude people. It's a bit of a conflict.
So basically, you know it, and
That's
do
actually
better.
Yeah.
Snickers,
It's
no?
all
No,
you need to
I'm
do
never
with
I'm
that.
never like that. I would never get to that level. I'm just saying that
You
in
can
house
eat
when I
that.
come to my
You
house.
can eat Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
I know.
Yeah.
So I get your point. So in general, I just hate rude people. Full
It's
stop.
not just
Yeah.
even to the waiting
stop. I
staff,
just- I
like
just don't
even
like-
to, you know, if you
Anyone,
go
a
to a
passerby on
hotel,
a- on a
anyone,
bus
even if it's
or-
someone that is
Yeah.
cleaning, I hate it. Do not get rude to
I
them.
agree.
Like that's a red flag and it's a turn off for me.
Okay, that's good. At least we all agree for that one. How about you? What's your red flag?
Only available over night time.
That's a booty call.
That's a
That's
booty
not even a
call.
red
First
flag.
of all,
That's
toilet and inside motor.
He
Now,
said,
No, no.
Yeah,
Available
like
in
now
night.
they're making out. They're making out like they want
That's
something
a
more of
booty
you, but
call.
they're acting like you're a fuck buddy, and that's it. All you're giving to me is fuck buddy stuff, not anything more.
do not message
That's
me
a red
after
flag.
9 p.m.
Why is
That's
that a
all I
problem?
will say.
What do you mean? Why is it a problem? Because I'm more than a booty
message
call. You're
it, like-
joking?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. That. I'm just asking.
You'll be alright, you know.
You're
Fucking idiot.
I'm just asking. So basically, somebody calls you.
They'll message you like around 11, like, oh, what you
So if
doing?
somebody
What the
call you
fuck
by
am I supposed to
7,
be doing?
if someone calls you by
Thank
7
you.
every day, you don't
if
like
we have
it.
a plan,
not?
right? Okay, let's say we have a plan,
And
yeah.
Netflix
Tell me
and
what
And
you want so I
we're
can let
supposed
you
to
know
do
if
that
I'm
in the
coming.
It seems to be now that something keeps coming up and the day shit is always cancelled, but you're only available in the nighttime, or you're only gonna call me or see if I'm about in the nighttime. Now you know I'm not trying to step out, it's too late, I've got work tomorrow, blah blah blah. So you think you're just gonna come to yard or I'm gonna go to your house, that's it. Sorry, no.
It's weird, but when Samantha talks, she's just mentioning, she's literally speaking to all my friends. It seems like every scenario she says is like,
So your friends are trash, is what you're saying.
well, that's not
Nobody's
really.
perfect.
That's not, those are not the really words I would use for them, but yeah, but they're quite
Then your
successful.
friends are trash.
They're quite successful at that. You know, they always have.
Only having booty calls.
Success.
But it is
How
what
do you
it is.
tell me this success?
Listen, you mentioned your friends, okay? I didn't bring your friends up. You brought your friends up.
Yeah,
so
but
Friends, are you
I'm just,
watching?
I'm just saying.
Friends, they're watching. Coleman's friends.
listen, he dubbed you
He's
in
gonna be
it.
forwarding the idiots.
I just said that's my I just don't like it. I don't think it's respectful. I think like I'm more than a booty call, and that's what it comes off as. If you're only contacting me nighttime, you're only free to talk to me other nighttime.
And you've
Where
not
are you
subscribed to
everywhere
that,
else? Subscribe to what?
So nighttime.
What's it called?
To nighttime calls.
No,
What's that stuff T-Mobile used to do back in the days when you call at midnight?
What was it?
Unlimited calls.
4-day pass. Is it 4-day pass? Something
Yeah,
day
something like
pass.
that. Yeah.
Was it
5-day pass.
5-day pass.
5-day
Yes,
pass,
it was
yeah.
5-day pass.
And
Yeah.
then we start calling you midnight.
Yeah, you weren't born
Having
then.
nothing to do.
5-day pass. Was that T-Mobile? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Mad,
T-Mobile
mad.
back
I just
then.
came to the country that time. Shout out to T-Mobile and
I know.
5-day pass. Anyways, it's over to me now. My red flag, another red flag I would think about is, when I say red flags, I just say things I hate when a woman does. Yeah,
Yeah.
lies and deceit. I hate lies. I feel like lies is here, and there's deceit. Yeah, I'll use an experience. You probably know that person. You do. Rookie knows that person. So basic lies is like, I'm here when I'm here, or when she tells you I'm here, and she's not here. And the deceit is when you catch a woman on top of a man, and she tells you that, and she manages to convince you that his dick did not go inside, and then you guys go back to a relationship.
Where's that girl? Because I need to get some lessons from her.
No, there's no lessons for
I'm
her.
just saying, the fact that she's able to...
I'm just saying.
If she convinced you,
No, she didn't convince me.
Trying
I'm just giving you the difference between lies
Wait,
and
hold on.
deceit.
Is this actually a real like?
No, I would say
if it's not,
deceit is you're going out of your way, you're maliciously lying to that person. Instead of it being a little white lie to save face for everybody, you're actually like going out of your way.
Lies is when deceit is when you've made someone believe the lie for so long.
Yeah.
That you're now,
Yeah, that's true.
I hate it, and I don't want to. They're gonna come for me for this, but yeah, should I say it?
say it.
Okay.
No names.
My Nigerian sisters. Deceit.
Do not say Nigerian sisters.
I'm just gonna
Say women.
Don't make that
okay.
Say women.
Okay.
Do not say Nigerian
All right.
sisters. Say women.
Okay, women in general.
Thank you.
You know,
because
but
men
Yeah, 'cause
ain't
I'm not gonna
shit
go
too.
for
all right. Let me
Yeah.
put it this way. I always find a way to come out of this. Yeah. It's this deceit thing is very, very popular in our Nigerian culture.
No.
Don't
I
make
can't say that
don't
too.
make it a thing about that. No.
Now you're
not
being
at all.
selective, and it shouldn't be like that. No. Women
But I
in
mean, speaking
general.
from
No,
Nigerian
it's not
point of
women
view.
in general, bruv. It's not women
But
in
there's some things
general.
that
There's a
some
lot of
Nigerian
women that are
women do,
liars,
another
and
woman
there's
is
more.
Yeah,
that
it's
are
not
liars.
women in general. There's some things that
Like,
exclusively.
okay, there's something that's trending in Nigeria. You want to take a girl out, she brings her friends, she brings her sisters, her cousins, she brings
that's
like
been
18
going on for
people.
time.
Oh, so you actually
So,
agree that that's
how
a
many
Nigerian
white
thing?
people do that?
It's not a Nigerian thing.
If
but
you
that's
take-
been
if I'm
going on
taking
for
Samantha out,
time.
if
And
Samantha
it wasn't-
bring her
no,
twin
and it's
sister,
not just Nigerians.
would you
that
bring
do
your
it. That one I
cousins,
would
your nephew, your
disagree.
nieces along?
But it's
No,
not
of
just
course not.
Nigerian.
But it's a
Africans
Nigerian
do
thing.
it. No,
Yeah.
Africans do it.
But it's a common thing with Nigerians.
Africans do it.
Nigerians
We're
always
talking about
lead it and
lies.
then
We're
people
not talking
copy.
about that.
Well, okay, lies and deceits, but
Yeah.
in my own experience, I don't have anything against my Nigerian sisters, but when I look at the relationships where I come from, which is Nigeria, there's a whole lot of, and it's not just one-sided. It's the women have now learned from the men, so they're literally together in the lies and deceits. You know how men will string you on for a long time and then they'll marry somebody else.
Yeah.
Women are now doing the same thing where they will make men believe that the sky is red,
But can I say
and
something?
they believe it.
And
Why
even
is
the
it that
kids
when
are not
men were
yours.
doing it, it was fine, but now the women are doing
no.
it? Oh my God, it's lies and deceit.
No, I'm a
You've
man.
never been supporting it anyway. It's just the thing that's-
I'm a
that's
man. What do you want me
happening.
to do, to cry for another man? Another man doesn't affect me. I can only, tell you about the woman deceit. So that's the reason why I bring this up. Lies and deceit in the Nigerian scene is at the ultimate high at the
No, I
moment.
don't think you should make it about it being about Nigeria.
I don't
No,
want
because
to, but that's
examples
all
that
I
have
that's
it.
all I
I've
know.
lied to a lot
You're
by
making it-
different
you're
types of
making it
men.
selective. That's why I said it's not just Nigerians that do it.
I believe that it's not, but I'm just telling you what I know.
All right, then.
Isn't it? So let's just make this clear. It's not a Nigerian problem. It's a general problem. But I am Nigerian.
Your
I've
experience.
grown up in Nigeria, so I can see why there's a reason why I decided not to go that way again and go for something else. But it's a big problem. It's a big
You know
problem
what?
in
That
Nigeria.
conversation is for another time.
Yeah.
You do not want me to go there.
Well, I'm just saying, it is
just
what it
saying.
is.
You do not want me to go there.
If you decide tomorrow that you want to be with a South
Oh,
African
no,
man,
no.
I'm
That
not gonna.
statement you just made, you yourself,
What do I
That's
know?
for another time.
Anyway.
I think anybody would.
Anyways, that's my red flag. What's your red flag? You go on.
Oh, my red flag. So this time around, when you go out, some people make effort to, take care of the bills. Obviously, as a guy, you want to do
that
it.
one.
So I'll give you 3 instances. I was supposed to go cinema with somebody, right? We picked the day, the movie and everything. We got there. Oh, I didn't got my bank card. I don't know who in their late 20s or in their 30s goes out without a
Leaving
bank
your
card
house without
as an
money.
adult,
Yeah.
right? You could even have headache and you can't even afford to buy a painkiller. That's how bad it is. Because anything could happen to you. You can shoot yourself and you need to go Primark and get new panties or new boxes. Just unforeseen circumstances anyway. And then she was like, oh, I'll pay you. But I said, it's fine. And she texted me, oh, thanks for tonight. I would transfer. I was like, it's fine. I'm not bothering you about that. That's one.
One instance.
Another one was when you go out with somebody and they tell you, oh, they'll pay you for this. And you just feel like, okay, obviously, we all want money. We need money. If you say you're gonna pay, reimburse me, it's fine. And then if I ask you, then you say, oh, you should have been asking me. What does this? What does that? Now I've had 2 incidences. One was one of my exes. So what happened was, obviously she wasn't working for a while. I had my tax return. I had a lot of money at that time, and so I gave her some money. And I wasn't even bothering on asking her. And then, so where she was supposed to work, the person in charge traveled, but she already sent she left an email saying, contact this person. So I was like, why don't you contact this person? Eventually she went for the interview, she got the job. And then she was like, oh, you know what? I wasn't working after a while. So she was like, oh, you know, because you're not working, once I get paid, I'll give you some money. I was like, okay, it's fine. Obviously, when you tell me that, I'm looking forward to money because everybody looks forward to that payday. Money is money, innit? And she was like, oh, why are you asking me? I said I was going to give you at my own time. I said, but you told me you're getting paid on the 26th. And you know I'm not working. When you wasn't working, I didn't
To help
say,
you out.
yeah. And then she was like, oh, where have you heard of a girlfriend paying back a boyfriend? I said, well, I never asked you in the first place. You offered to.
So that was,
If you wanna sound
that was
nice,
actually your girlfriend.
Yeah, if you want to sound nice to
That
people,
wasn't your
be
girlfriend.
nice. Don't say nice things and you don't do it because it doesn't make sense. And that was it anyway. So I just find it hard when it's easy for people to collect or people to ask, and when it's time to do it, it's not like, oh, you're a guy, why are you asking me for money? You can't do that. But
completely agree.
we all actually need money in this life. Like, you know, we're all working for money. That's why we have a
you out in
living,
a
innit?
situation where you needed it, and then now you're not.
Yeah,
paying
and I
back
hate when
said would.
you go out with people as well. Okay, there's a time I used to hang out with a crowd of people, and some girls don't even try to do anything, even if it's just a bottle of water. Just pay for something. Like, I know we guys are meant to like fund it, but at least you're working, you have an NI, you know, you're getting paid. So if we're all working
Well, let me
and
ask
we're
you.
all paying, you're saving your money
Akin.
while I'm spending my own.
Okay, let me just stop you there. That question, there's something you said. I know we guys are meant to sponsor. Why? Why?
Okay, why? Because
This question is not for Akin, it's for all of us. Why are men
I think
meant to sponsor?
from the beginning of time, it's always been like that. I can't change it anymore. So everybody knows that. Oh, you take a girl out, you do all of these things, and girls
But
do
girls
do
do
like
take-
flowers.
No,
but there's some
girls
girls
do
that
take-
Yeah, there are. Like,
Yeah,
Like,
I've
I don't
done.
mind
I've seen
taking
girls
a guy
pay for
out
drinks.
like it's
Well.
nothing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like the same way you treat me, like the
It's the same
energy you
way.
give
Gonna get
me,
it back,
Yeah.
with
exactly.
the energy I'm
Yeah.
gonna
So
give
do
some
you.
you,
people are
do you wait?
suckers
Do you wait for
and
him to,
leeches,
for me to
and
give
some
that energy
people actually
first?
give
Oh,
and take.
before
Yeah, some
I never
people are
used
just
to
gonna
wait,
use
but
you.
now
Some
Yeah.
I
people are
wait.
just gonna use
I
you.
never used
Some-
to wait before,
Some
but now
people
I
will be
do.
like, I haven't eaten today. I want dinner. Some people will use you for that.
Yeah.
I
But
know.
it just depends who you're with.
I mean, if I take my woman
Yeah.
out,
And I don't have.
I don't expect her to pay. That's my woman.
Yeah, that's your woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
But
time.
I feel like as a woman, me, like I don't mind a guy taking me out and you know buying me stuff. But once in a while, I just do something as well.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
like,
just it's
But
love.
take
Yeah.
him
It
out,
can't be
buy him.
one-sided,
It
you
cannot
know.
be one-sided. Like I
But some
cannot
people don't
do-
think.
We-
They think
Well,
as
some
a
people
woman,
don't,
you have
yes.
to do everything for me. I don't
I
have to
love
do anything
giving
for
No,
you.
but we
man.
all
I love
talk.
doing
We
that
all talk
too.
about this whole equality thing now. Like, you know, men and women are on the same level.
Yeah.
You know, but you can see that it's still biased in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. You see the way he just accepted that. Oh, I'm like that too. I accept that men should do stuff. But is it really fair if everything else is equal? Do you get what I'm
But
saying?
Jonathan, things can never be equal.
Yeah.
Ever.
Till the end of time.
Preach.
Like no matter
End of
how
days.
feminist, and I don't care if you guys get mad at me, but things will never ever be equal.
They won't attack you now. They say
Yeah,
there's something
they
that
can.
you will say now against them. You're not saying anything against them right now, so they won't attack you. But now, they're saying things are equal. Like a man is. Well,
And I think
That
because
was
a lot
nothing
of
is
men,
equal.
also men are enablers too. I'm gonna blame because a lot of men always do things like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do
But you
that.
know the funny
So
thing
they
is,
already
those
put that in
same
the girl's
men that
mindset.
complain as well, like, oh, but she can't even buy me a bottle of water. But then again, you've already put that image in her head, like I
Yeah.
can handle everything myself,
that,
and
yeah.
I don't need nothing from
So
you.
deep down,
That's
you're
very
hurting.
true.
You
And
want
that's
her
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
something,
Me
but she's
as
not
a
gonna
woman,
think
I
that way.
always like to have my own money. Like you never know when a guy can
what's that?
disgrace
What's that
you.
thing
It's
called
true
again?
now. What, my
Encased
vex
money or
money,
vex money,
vex
yeah.
money, yeah, like
Yeah.
angry money.
Like I
never
told you, yeah.
know.
And somebody came
Angry
from
money.
Birmingham. She didn't have a return ticket. She didn't come with a bank card. Who does that?
Mate.
You travel all the way from Birmingham to
Are you sure?
London.
Maybe she hid a
Mate.
bank card from you.
I can girls.
That's our own problem. But I would. I mean,
You
I
see
just don't understand.
on a Friday or a Saturday, you see girls getting a bus to the club. Yes, but also they don't have money to pay into the club. God forgive me. I'm not talking about all girls. You see some girls, yeah. Before you
You're
guys
talking
come
about the
for me.
ones that go to the club before 11 o'clock.
Yes,
actually.
and you see them drinking all sorts of bottles, yeah, and they're not gonna go home in that same bus they came back.
Yeah.
They will get a guy to drive them back. Even if they don't want to smash you, they don't want to smash you. They will get a guy. They'll
take
do
them
what needs to be done to get into the guy's car and convince him to drop her in the house.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's a norm now. It's not something that we
Yeah.
it happens. A woman or some girls will get to a club, not spend one penny, have a great time, and go home. Who's gonna do that for you? Me and you. We can't. As we did that. If I say I should go, me and Hez have to go.
Even no girl will ever take you home.
No one is gonna take you. Who's gonna drive us home if we don't have money?
No
And we're talking about.
Wait a bit, maybe some old woman.
I didn't want to say that, but you said it. You said it.
You gotta eat some old cushy.
Oh no! Listen, could you?
And she make sure you eat a pussy. Before you can go back, I'll give you £10. Put £10
Oh my god! So whose red flag was that? Was that your red
I
flag?
think it's you.
What did I say?
You were the one talking.
No, it was his.
That was his.
Was it you?
Yeah.
So it's back to you now. What's the next red flag we're talking about?
I forgot it.
See?
Controlling. I said controlling.
Yes.
Controlling.
Yes.
Oi.
It's a red flag for me if a guy asks too many questions.
That's not controlling.
It is part of
It
part
is
of
part
it. Like,
of-
oh, where you going? Who you
Yeah.
with?
Why
Why
you
you
wearing
going
that?
there?
see.
Why this day?
Alright.
Why you wearing this? Oh, why you kissing your gay friend on the lips? Why not?
Why are you kissing your girlfriend on the lips in the first place?
Or why not? There's nothing sexual about it.
Yeah, but the act has been done.
What are you talking about?
But there's nothing sexual
It-
about
oh!
it.
Kissing is sexual, right?
Kiss. That's
No,
it.
Is that
it's an
on the
act
lips?
still.
Yeah.
It's an act. It's been
Of what?
done. Okay, I was talking to somebody, yeah. She was speaking to
Don't
some
you
guy.
kiss your mom? Don't you
like-
peck your mom on the lips? Is that an act? That's
No,
not
I
an
don't
act.
That's my mom, isn't it?
I don't
That's
do
what
that.
I'm saying, but that's
But
But that's what it
you
is,
know
yeah.
there's nothing there.
There's
Wait,
nothing
so how are you?
there.
Okay, imagine you're talking to someone, yeah, and you ask that, oh, well, did you have sex? Oh, in December with my baby died, but there's nothing there. But you just have sex. So whether there's nothing there or not, you just add the
No,
act.
that's different.
So
no,
doesn't
no,
it-
no, no, that's
I just
different.
said about
you went from
mum.
10 to 200. That's
Yeah.
way,
Yeah,
way
but
different.
what I'm trying to say is the act has been done.
But it's
Whether or
nothing
not-
sexual, though.
It doesn't have to be sexual, but it's still the act. Everything you're doing is an act. If you're having sex
True.
with somebody, it's still an act, whether it's sexual
But
or not.
act-
Yeah, but
what?
that doesn't
So
mean
if
there's
I-
anything behind it.
But there's
It's
nothing
a
behind
doing.
it.
It's been done.
Okay, so hold on. So I peck my mom on the lips. That's an act of what?
Kissing.
Love.
Love. I peck my gay friend on the lips.
It's an act of
meal
love.
is an
You
act
love
of what?
your friends.
It's
That's
love.
But what?
It. Exactly.
Come here. You can't
But do
change
you
it.
understand? But do you understand?
No.
Do you understand why that could look weird?
But
to-
how?
Yeah, but
But
that's
how?
your
But how is it
opinion,
looking
but
weird?
she's
But
saying
But how does
that-
it look weird?
Because you're kissing another man.
Well, we're not kissing. We're not lipsing. It's just like a peck, like, oh, bye, on the lips. That's
Okay,
it.
so if you kiss another man that's not your gay friend like that, is that a problem?
That is a problem. But,
point exactly.
but
Because
listen,
there's something behind that.
but
There
there's
could
something
be
behind that. I would
something
behind
never
it.
kiss a straight guy on the lips.
Why not?
What?
If
Really?
there's nothing against, why
it-
not?
Guys, at the end of
You
the
just,
day-
I said why not?
you just put yourself in a ditch there.
I said a
Why would
straight
you?
guy because
Yeah,
you know how you
if you-
guys think.
If you can
really.
kiss enough, if
But I love
kissing is
kissing.
nothing.
I don't take anything to kissing. I can
Listen,
kiss
you can
and-
say hi to a guy and you think you want to fuck him.
just
No, don't kiss him on the lips. Of course
Thank
he's going to want to
you.
think that.
No, because I enjoy kissing. I'm a passionate kisser.
Yeah, but there's a difference between kissing someone and like actually getting on them, snogging their face off,
It's
whatever,
different.
playing tonsil tennis. That's completely different than actually just pecking somebody on the lips.
I can't
I
peck
could
a
kiss
straight
her on
guy.
a night out. It wouldn't be nothing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but you know we girls usually do that. Girls do others.
Exactly, but
things.
her kissing her,
That's why
male,
girls
like,
have tendency
her,
to be gay.
her kissing me on the lips, knowing there's nothing behind it, is the same as her kissing her gay friend with there being nothing behind it.
And it should be the same thing. You're just kissing your
But she
friend.
might have feelings for
Not
you.
with
It
nothing
should
behind
not be the same thing.
Why not?
Why should it?
Why is the
Why
why
not?
is the,
True.
Why you know?
it should be like that, innit?
It's true to an extent. It's true to
no,
an
Yeah.
extent of
no,
knowing.
Do not
So
segregate.
you know, so wait, hold on. So you want to tell me
If you're kissing, kiss
that
everybody.
your wife will be cool with you kissing
So
your
now
female
you have-
friends
you-
on the lips? No, if you want to take it there, let's take
So
it
that's
there.
that's different.
No,
I have
it's
a
not
whole wife.
different. No, it's not
That
different.
that's different. I have a
No.
whole wife.
If you're saying that if it's fine, it's cool. We should kiss everyone,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And there's nothing to
Okay,
it.
so what you're saying now is that because I have a wife, if I have a female gay friend, I should be able to kiss her on the lips. My wife should accept it.
no,
Does that make
But
sense?
you said it's fine now.
No, you're the one that says it's
No, no.
fine.
It's
No.
fine for me.
Why is it
So you're
fine
saying
for
that
you?
I'm going to kiss a
not?
female gay friend?
If you want to go kiss her, that's your problem.
But that's what you're
Probably
doing.
not. You in the
Listen,
face.
it's an each to your own
He
thing.
probably punch you
It is
to the
literally
face.
that's
But-
her preference. Is her.
Then
what she
the
doesn't
gay
mind
male
doing.
friend, she punch you in the face as well.
Why?
No, let me
No.
let me get this. We're asking these questions because you're saying the man is controlling for hitting you up. Let's say Akin is gay now. Akin, are you gay?
No.
Okay, and then you kiss him, yeah, and then somebody that likes you.
You have to stop. It's not a full-on kiss.
It don't matter, Kumara.
It does matter.
Kumara.
It does matter.
It don't matter,
does
man.
matter.
It actually don't
It's
matter.
one thing if I'm lipsing gay Aki, and it's one thing if I'm pecking gay Aki.
Any act, let's say if there's another man in this room that's interested in you and sees you kissing a dog, he would ask questions. That's not controlling.
Oh, it is controlling. It is. No, to me, you can't tell me not to kiss my friend. You can't.
Telling not to kiss, that's one thing. But you
that's
said
what
ask.
I'm talking about. Telling
It's a
me
different
not
side.
to.
I wouldn't. Yeah. That's a completely different
can't
side.
I don't know. There's obviously
Controlling,
from
when
the
I'm
way girls
speaking
will
about
see it
being
anyway.
controlling,
So
I wouldn't have mentioned that if I was talking about being controlling. To be fair, but
So you're saying, I'm right, that's not controlling. If a man asks you
it's
a
still
question,
It's
Not
still,
asking me a question, telling me not to do it again.
of course, no one should tell you what to do. Innit? Full stop. This is the UK. As soon as you tell somebody what to do, oh, I'm in the UK. This is free land. Oh God, oh Jesus.
You can't tell me
you
what
don't
to
tell
do.
me
I
what
don't
You don't tell me what to do.
No, listen, I don't tell you not to hang out with some of your friends that I think are creeps. Why do you feel the need to tell me not to kiss it, not to peck a gay guy? Why? Because he's a guy.
Okay, if
Or
I,
you never know if
it's
dick
two
might
different
smash.
things. If I
No.
kiss
all of them are
those
different
friends.
scenarios, but mainly in the controlling side of things.
All right,
I
let's
completely agree that-
let's keep it moving because this is your kissing. You don't walk. Anyway, Samantha, you will be kissing gay people up and down.
What was
Go
mine?
ahead, girl.
One
Peck,
second.
peck.
Gay people
Because
kissing
they're my sisters.
gay people
Ah.
since
But they
'98.
are my sisters, though.
All right,
Gay man's your
what's your red
sister.
flag?
Yes.
I didn't know that's a new term.
I've got fucking loads. Shit communication. That's a red
Shit
flag.
communication.
If you're not very, very clear with your intentions from the start, or you say you're looking for a particular something and all of a sudden it changes because you got what you want, shit communication. You can't just talk to me.
And say it.
Are you not the one that gave him what he wants? Why are you giving what he wants?
I don't know.
I'm not just talking about that.
Everyone today.
I'm not
everyone today.
You're attacking me, so
You know what? What is your
You
red
guys,
flag?
you guys attack me, so yeah.
Listen, I haven't attacked you. Listen, I'm gonna keep my fucking mouth closed
You
on that
bro.
one.
All right, what was it again?
Yeah, I just mean, generally, if you're bad at communication, you can't speak to me about your feelings. You can't tell me anything.
Wave is deaf.
I will learn sign language for him.
Ladies
If
and
I love
gentlemen,
him, I'll
I'm
learn
just
sign language.
this is why you shouldn't be smoking weed.
I did not.
What if you're deaf?
If he's deaf, I'll learn
This is
sign
the question
language.
that somebody asked in
Just
the
say it,
podcast.
or he's not able to talk.
Wow.
Listen, you know what
She
I
would've
mean?
known
Like
the
bad
day.
communication. Like the guy just like he's not clear.
But you know
can't
that there's
talk to
some
you
guys that
properly.
they don't know how to express themselves. That they know
There's a
what
difference.
to say.
Yeah, there's a
but they
difference
just don't
between
know how
not
to
like,
express
but we can work through that. Not being a man not being able to express himself emotionally. That's a different side. You can work with your man and things like that. You know, you put time into the person you love. That's completely fine. You have to be patient with that. But if you just have shit communication, like you don't give a fuck how I'm telling you how I feel. No changes have been made. You're not taking in what I'm saying to you. And also on the other side, you like your shit with your communication. You don't barely ever message, or you don't contact me enough to check on me, or them side of things. That's what I mean.
I get it.
By shit communication. Yeah, you're going in the bin.
Anyways, like I said, you just remind me of a whole lot of people I hang around. Oh, but yeah,
Quite the people, so
Yeah.
stay away from
They
them.
honestly.
Yeah, you do need to say
and
that.
guess what? They're very, very successful
I
in
said
this.
so we females.
That's your problem. If you can't figure out who you should be with, that's your own problem.
So,
Anyways,
Excuse me?
any guy I meet now,
Excuse-
are you friends
what
with
do you
Coleman?
mean?
Yes, red
If
flag,
I'm
no.
around
That's what I'm gonna say.
someone
No.
that you know is
When you go on
shit,
Facebook
you're not a
or
good friend to me if you
Instagram
know
and you
that
see
I would
mutual
get involved with that
friends.
person.
Mutual
You shouldn't let
friends,
that
no.
happen. You should warn
because
me.
people change, bruv. A man can be a dickhead, and then he meets you, and then he changes for you.
You
So
still got to give me a warning.
what kind of? I don't
If you're
give
my
you one.
friend, you got to give me a
But
warning.
why not though?
You have to.
You have to.
I just feel
Listen,
like
this is how he
You have
usually
to.
moves, but I can see he's maybe making a change.
I
with
find
you,
that a
da-da-da.
bitch move.
It's not a bitch.
Then be a
I find that a
bitch.
bitch move.
It's not a bitch.
I find out like if I want to get interested in a girl and another guy comes and starts telling her things that I've done in the past, I just find that a bitch move.
I wouldn't say
Well,
everything
he's
you've
not
done in the
saying,
past.
Tell me
You
things
don't need
you've
to
done
tell
in
me
the
all
past.
the
No.
nitty-
So
gritty
you're
of
saying
stuff.
that I should have said that this is how he usually does stuff.
No,
That's
it
not what
doesn't
she
have
said,
to go
no.
into the nitty
You
gritty
have
of
to
stuff.
go-
You just
give
say,
me an example of what
listen,
you
I
said,
just
yeah.
don't think that this is the right person for you. I think that you'd be happy elsewhere.
Like, why not?
You're just fucking up
Like,
someone's
I have
chances.
a mutual, like, come here, we have a mutual
Am I
friend.
don't get involved.
Are
You
you
have to
cock
find out
blocking?
yourself.
No,
Or are you actually
no,
caring for your
because come and I
friends?
have a mutual friend. Like, he would not let me get with any of his friends.
That's
Like, he
what-
has.
that's what I'm saying,
everything
'cause
to
he
say,
knows
this
he's
one
got
has a
good
baby
intention.
mama. This one is not serious. This one just wants you for.
Yes,
like,
'cause
he
you-
tells me.
yeah,
He doesn't give a
'cause he
shit.
cares about
Like,
you.
he
Just
tells
expose
me.
Coleman.
No, not Coleman.
Oh,
I
okay.
said we have a mutual friend.
Oh, okay.
He does not even know who I'm talking about, so it could
I
be
have no
anyone.
idea. I'm here just thinking.
It could be
Cracking,
anyone.
you're cracking my brain. Who is this fucking
what
mutual
does
friend?
Because the thing is,
He
nobody's
tells
gonna
me.
go around and be
Do you
saying do
understand?
this and do that, because at the end of the day, you might be so madly in love with that person. You said, "Oh, do you know what your friend was saying? Oh, I think he wants to get with me. That's why he's trying to, bad you to me and things like that." That's the way some girls take it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, they
get what
fuck
you mean.
things
I
up
get,
for
yeah,
you.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm
You're
just
trying to
saying,
say, but
if you
you're
genuinely
my
care
friend,
for
I
your
feel like you
friend,
should tell me.
if I
Me, I'm not getting involved though. I'm sorry,
You can't
guys.
get involved in that.
listen, if I know that there's a woman
You
that's
are.
a slag or a woman that
If there's a
only
girl you
uses
like,
a man,
yeah,
like
okay.
like what you said
And
about
she's not
money.
good for
If I know that this woman is a gold
I will
digger,
tell you.
I'm not gonna let her go near
But
you.
then it's
Because
not
that's being a shit friend.
To now
Bro,
make
she
that
might.
decision.
I get that.
That's
I
it.
appreciate that.
Do you get
You're
what I'm
looking
trying
out
to
for
say?
me,
I
but
would tell
Because
you.
she can change.
if you happen to be a good
Okay, but I've
girl,
still got to give
I'll
you
be
that
like,
insight.
yeah, of
Because
course.
otherwise you'll be like, what the heck, you knew?
I said that.
And if it
Babe,
goes bad,
you know the guy
But
mentioned.
yeah.
My last red flag here is a girl that gets easily influenced by her friends. I feel like a girl that doesn't have a backbone to say this is what I want. Just like what we're talking about now.
Has no initiative.
Yeah, people are always gonna come and say, "Oh, this is what the guy's like," but they don't know what's going on. Like I said, people can change in a relationship. Like, for example, what I was before I met my woman is totally different from what I was. If my woman looked at what I was before, she'd probably not date who I am. So at the point where I met her, and believe this, there was someone that actually came to her and told her that I was still on the street doing my thing, and my plan for my woman was totally different. I've already set my mind that this is my I'll stop my fucking around, that this is my home run now. So if she was silly enough, that's one of the reasons why I appreciate my woman. If she was silly enough to listen to her friends or her parents, she'd probably not be with me today. And shout out to her. We're 10 years. We're going to be ending the podcast today, but thanks for staying with us. Stigma podcast everywhere on socials, Instagram, YouTube. So I'm going to ask you guys where we can find you on the socials, and then we're going to wrap it up from there. So where can we find you on socials?
You can find me on Snapchat, Akinza13, Instagram, Akimenso.
And you, Rookie, where can we
You
find you?
find me on High Five. Do you guys remember High Five?
Joker, what? I was like, high five,
No.
Tango,
High five,
high five, tagged,
What happened to High
Tango.
Five?
died.
You happen
Facebook came
to-
and killed all of them.
Can you imagine?
Tango, high five, tagged, MySpace.
I remember Hi-Fi used to listen to
Tagged.
music.
Tagged. Oh my god.
Yeah, tagged.
MySpace. What
Fucking
else?
hell.
MySpace as well. Yeah, that MySpace was the music one. Yeah.
Yeah.
MySpace was the music one. Yes. Rookie Rooks on Snapchat and Instagram. And maybe High Five. You might see my profile still on
Still there,
High Five.
How about you?
That website wouldn't even go through.
I think I checked
Instagram,
it one
Snapchat
time like that. I
page,
think, but that was years
Snapchat,
ago.
Snapchat,
And I
It's
still
probably
saw
gonna
my
say
profile
error.
picture there. I'm like, oh.
TikTok,
Guys, let's hear what she's saying now.
Snapchat, page sings.
Sorry,
Because I'm a singer.
you have to say that again because the noise
The camera
makers.
heard me.
All right, obviously,
I
me,
think
you
High
can
Five
find me
should
everywhere
come back.
on socials. You can find me on Facebook, Common Rules. You can find me on Twitter, Common Rules. You can find me on Instagram, Common Rules. And Common Rules everywhere. It was nice having this second episode, and I just want to say
Thank you for bringing us
for
back on.
anytime.
situation
We're gonna be doing something where we change the cast every now and then, but I felt like these two people did very well in the first episode. We needed to bring them back again. So shout out
Why,
to
thank
Akin.
you.
Thank you guys.
Shout out to Akin and Samantha for turning on last minute again. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
so till next time, do we have any shout outs to anyone? I just want to say a quick shout out to the Good Vibes gang, a gang that Akin
GVG.
created.
Are you in
You
the
guys have
gang?
been
Yeah.
pushing. You guys have been
I'm
pushing the
not in that
podcast, and I
gang.
appreciate you guys. Yeah, shout out to GVG gang. I want to say shout out to people that have been streaming my music. I've got my album out there now. King of Hearts, Common Rules, everywhere. You can check on what's it called, Spotify for my album King of Hearts, and the streams are going up. Thanks to everyone that's been streaming my music. I want to say quick shout out to my manager Steve Spotlight. A quick shout out to my PA Be Wise. He's been doing a lot to get my music heard, and I appreciate you guys. Love you. Shout out. Until next time, same station, NTN News. Love you.
Bye.
Safe.
NTN News.